An extended holiday celebration beyond Christmas sounds very exciting. While for some Latino and Hispanic families, they have a tradition to mark the end of the 12 days of Christmas. Three Kings Day or Epiphany takes place on January 6th to pay homage to the three wise men who arrived with gifts to see baby Jesus after his birth. One family shares their adaptation of this day.
So my preparation actually starts before Three Kings Day, as I have to figure out what presents I'm going to be getting to put in the shoes that the Three Kings are going to bring.
I set out my shoes. Normally I do boots so I can get more space for the presents. And I set out a bowl with grass and a bowl with water for the camels to eat. It's kind of like milk and cookies for Santa.
So the morning of Three Kings Day, we wake up and it's really exciting because you want to go out and look at the shoes and see what gifts were brought by the Three Kings.
I guess I always look forward to like little snacks and candy and stuff like that. But I also like puzzles a lot, so whenever I get a puzzle book, that's exciting.
The family's tradition started way back in Paraguay with Charlotte's grandfather during the 1950s, where things were quite different, then continued on now in Pennsylvania.
My parents migrated from Europe, and then three of us, actually, siblings were born in Paraguay. I was the youngest of the batch. We incorporated some of the local traditions into around because it was fun when we were growing up. To get anything was really exciting, and so it didn't matter if it was just a little thing, but it was there.
Although there's many changes over time, one thing has always stayed the same, and it's food being part of the celebration.
We usually in the community would have a big event where they would have barbecues.
But one thing that we're actually adding this year, Lottie's been asking to do it for several years, is to bake a Three Kings Day cake. You hide a little figure of a baby in the king's cake.
Based on the response of Hempfield students on a survey posted through a social media platform, only 4% said that they celebrate Three Kings Day, while 36% are familiar with the event but do not celebrate, and for the majority of 60% students, it is unheard of. As this is a very unique tradition for the Leonovich family, they continue to recognize it as a significant day.
I think the most important part for me is that we're still celebrating the birth of Jesus. In our family, that's a really important piece of Christmas and of our holiday. But then to be able to continue something that my dad celebrated in Paraguay when he was little, and to be able to carry on that tradition is really neat to me.
And now it's something that my mom has celebrated, and now it's something that I can celebrate. And it just feels like something that can bring me closer to like my heritage.
The simple tradition of putting gifts inside the shoes and hiding a baby figurine inside a cake can truly strengthen the roots and the bond of a family. For Hempfield Happenings, I'm Alosa Abo.
Happy Three Kings Day!